You are now watching Unapologetic Filmmaking and Dope-ish.
Welcome to Unapologetic Filmmaking and Dope-ish. I am one of your hosts, Omari Matlock, along with
Alexander McCoy-Smith.
Join us as we explore independent filmmaking, creativity, and just all around dope-ish. Monday through Thursday, you can catch the show broken up topic by topic, and on Friday, you can get the whole thing in its entirety.
That's right. And if you enjoy it, please like it, share it, subscribe it, be a part of our film crew.
Yes. And this is episode 13.
That is correct. See, I didn't step on your toes this time.
Yeah, you ain't hating
I let
yet.
I let you do that one, man.
Yeah, you ain't hating yet. Mm-hmm. But yeah, what we talking about episode 13?
All right, episode 13. We're still in pre-pro, and what we're about to talk about is
Storyboarding.
I did a pregnant pause.
Oh.
I did a pregnant pause. You ruined
I
it.
ain't know, dude.
But no, it's gonna be storyboarding. So,
all right.
with the storyboard, mostly you do it because I don't like drawing.
Hold on, dude. Why you start that off like Bill Cosby though?
I don't know. It's like weird.
Okay, my bad. Okay, all right, go ahead.
It's probably because, from the last one, I deleted that tape too, right? What I did.
He was doing the impressions of Bill Cosby, and it was bad, but it was funny.
It was pretty bad.
Was funny.
But anyway, though, as far as the storyboard is going, you normally do our storyboard.
Yeah.
Because literally, I do not want to.
And you're a hater.
I'm not a hater, I just don't want to.
See, most people don't do storyboarding because they don't have the artistic talent. This dude, just a hater. So I end up doing all the storyboarding.
Yeah, it's just not in me no more, man. It's just not in me no more.
Because you filled up with hate.
Yeah, it's not in me no more, you know what I'm saying? But I do appreciate
Whatever.
all your hard work.
Whatever.
I do appreciate all your hard work. And you're doing so well.
Yeah, I don't know about all that. But, I mean, okay, so basically, storyboarding, if you don't know what storyboarding is, what it is once you've talked out the shots, most of the time it's me and Alex, or if we have a DP, which we have a DP, so we'll talk with him. We'll talk about shots, how they should look, where the camera should be, blah blah blah. Or you're just trying to figure out what the framing is going to be with the person there. You can just get it all down, and you do almost like comic book sales. And just they have a paper that's already with the sales and stuff written out. But hey, we typically just grab a ruler, draw some damn lines, and make it happen.
Hold on, you actually use a ruler?
Oh yeah, I use the edge of a book or a DVD.
I'm just saying because the storyboards I be getting from you.
Man, don't be hating.
They ain't ruled up.
Don't be hating.
None of them are ruled up, like ever. I mean, boxes are like this, octagonal shapes.
Listen, man.
I was like,
most of the time it's a DVD case or something. You know what I'm saying? So, but for the most part, we know, we're extremely visual directors, so we know what we're trying to accomplish in the first place as far as look and feel and angles and things like that. Now, obviously, if we have a DP or someone that we're working with, a cinematographer, we'll go through all the shots, with him, and then make sure that either A, the shots are on point, getting across what we want to get across, or he may just have a better idea, this might be better this way,
or it may not even be feasible,
right?
Yeah.
Because
that's another thing too, is because sometimes, for us, a lot of times when he starts drawing the storyboard, sometimes we don't even have the actual place locked down,
right?
At all, and then literally is going to be a redo of the storyboard,
right?
Sometimes based upon that, but then a lot of times not the case, because normally you don't draw background at all.
No. I mean, unless it's a specific, a doorway or something. Yeah.
I mean, but I'm just saying, so it's not it's specific. It has to look 100% like this. But most storyboards, especially the real professional ones, backgrounds and everything, everything,
right.
Then a lot of times they take that and then they do a full animatic.
Right. I mean, I think for the most part, what we use storyboards for and what the pros use storyboards for is similar in the concept, but I mean, ours is pretty much just trying to keep us on track, so we know what shot, if we're on 1B or whatever, you know what I'm saying? It tells us where we are in the script, or in the shots, and then those would be obviously when you're marking your storyboard or whatever, labeling them, you are basing that off of your script. You know what I'm saying? So if your script is, say it's a dialogue, you know what I'm saying? You may have, you'll have one camera, whatever that scene is, and then what the reverse is. So when you're shooting it, you know that, okay, I got both reverses, I got the two shot, I got the this, I got the that. So you're not missing shots.
Yeah, and also too, I know that we also use our storyboard when we talk to the actors and everybody else.
True.
So everybody know kind of what's going
Right.
on. Because sometimes, you know, as a director or just a visual person, period, you can actually just overtalk somebody, just fly over their head.
Oh yeah, because of what's happening is most of the conversation is happening in your head in the first damn place.
Yep, and then a lot of times we talk in shorthand.
Right.
You talk to people.
Yeah, we definitely
talk in shorthand.
We hear that a lot.
Right. So, but with that being said, though, sometimes when you actually trying to articulate yourself,
For sure.
big word, that you can actually go over someone's head, they don't understand at all, and it's like, listen, here we go, here's an explanation. A lot of times, a lot of people they're just visual anyway.
Right. I mean, yeah. I mean, so,
I do have a question for you.
Yeah.
I do have a question. What is your technique to do the story?
I use
Because I think you're an angry artist.
angry.
Yeah.
I gotta be angry.
Because I'm not helping. So literally it's like, hey, you gotta do the story, but it's like crap. And it's like next thing you know, you drawing it, and the next thing you know, I told you the squares ain't squares, they just
Man, listen, man. Don't be hating on my ruler, man.
but like what is your like what groove you get into do it? You know, I do know, we talk about it.
Right.
But then it's like, all right then. I mean, because like he doesn't draw just, you know, stick figures.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
the difference too,
Yeah.
you know?
I mean, I guess for me is like, I mean, obviously start like what you said, it starts with our conversation. It's like, you know, what's happening in this scene. You know, sometimes I do draw emotion in the characters, at least in their eyes, you know what I'm saying? Or, you know, I do that. I mean, because I guess for me, it helps me not only figure out what shot we're on, but it is like what emotion should be coming through in this scene or whatever. And it's just like, it's just quick, you know what I'm saying? So it's not like, well, let me go back to the script and read this scene and blah, 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 you know what I'm saying? That little cell will remind me that, oh, this person is super frightened in this scene or whatever that might be. And then, you know, I mean, for the most part, I mean, that's really it. You know, I really think about where the camera should be and what is it trying to tell us? You know what I'm saying? Like, if
Also told me to cut you off. Also, too, something I noticed you do a lot, and I have seen it in other storyboards where you have a lot of notes.
oh yeah,
So that's something.
Maybe arrows,
Right, like you
Yeah.
have a lot of notes,
right.
so it will be arrow A, B, but then right below it, so you actually write down,
Right.
like, hey, this is kind of what's going on, why the camera moves this way
Right.
because of X, Y, and Z.
Yeah,
so
I do
it
that.
is
Yeah.
it is very detailed out in
Right.
just notes.
Yeah, I mean, because for the most part, I think a storyboard should be a reminder of where you are in the script and what's going on, and then you have your notes to kind of help jog that whatever that conversation was or whatever between you, the cinematographer, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And then we look at it and be like, oh, we got the camera, you know, doing a little swoop or a little whatever. That's a jib shot or that's a dolly or whatever. You know, so we know. Even then, we know, like, okay, what shots do we need to have the dolly out on? You know what I'm saying? So you have all of that stuff written down. But, you know, I'm just talking about on the indie level. You know what I'm saying? Because we're still on the indie level.
Right.
Those things just help us. They just help us keep track of not only the shots, but what gear we're using for that shot. Because if we have to switch, you know, say for instance we're using a Ronin or something like that, once you get that thing balanced and on there, you don't want to take it off and put it back on, take it off and rebound. Like, that shit takes forever. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So if you're a dolly shot or a Ronin shot, you know, you're like, okay, we're doing 1A, 2B, whatever. You know what I'm saying? You go down the list and say, okay, let's do all the Ronin shots, or let's do all the jib shots, or let's do all the whatever, or if the light needs to change. But I write a lot of freaking notes. But I think, I don't know who taught me this, but somebody taught me that, like, if you write stuff down, you remember it longer. And I believe in that wholeheartedly. Like, if I write stuff versus not putting it in thumb writing don't count. You know what I'm saying? Thumb writing don't count.
Okay.
Like, if you physically get a pencil or pen or whatever and you write it down, you actually remember it longer. So when I'm drawing, it's almost the same thing. It's like etched in my memory, and then I'll write the little notes, and then I can remember. Like, for the most part, I remember the whole storyboard. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, when shit hit the fan, like it always does, you know what I'm saying? We're on set, and we're like, what needs to happen? You know, me and you can look at the script real quick, or not the script, but the storyboard real quick, and say, okay, boom, oh yeah, we talked about that. The camera needs to do that, you know what I'm saying? And then we get with whoever the DP is, and they're like, okay, great, yeah, we might want to switch this or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But most times, you would want the DP in that conversation to begin with.
Because I was about to say this too, was that my short-lived script supervisor, So I was going through the script, but then a lot of times I end up referring back to the storyboard.
Right.
Talk between me and you and actually the DP because, like I said, hey, we losing lighting. What's this?
Right.
What's this? What's the important shot? And then literally when I pull it up, it's like, oh, we need to jump to left, you know what I'm saying?
So
Pan
much
5,
faster.
pan, whatever that may
Right.
be. They're looking at it, okay, fine. Then we go back, talk to the actor, actress.
Right.
Hey, this is what we're doing
Right.
now. And then, yeah, we're jumping around, but it was based on the highly detailed storyboard. Oh, literally, you know what I'm saying? And literally, I actually just used that, and I was actually marking off the panels.
Right.
You know,
Yeah,
marking the
yeah.
panels off. So that, you know, so that was very helpful to me. And then lastly, too, this is a little side note. This is what you did. Hey, this pissed me
Oh,
off.
here you go hating again, people.
So
there you go.
I remember it was like, hey, I got the storyboard. I'm already cool, but it's in pieces. Cause
Oh man, sometimes pieces is good. Reese's Pieces.
no, that's fine. No, I was like, okay, great. But what he did was like, hey, can you put it all together? So I literally took all the individuals. I had to take the cutouts, put them in Photoshop, re-put them together,
Oh, yeah, I
and print them
forgot
back
about
out
that.
in the right order.
Yeah.
I said, why did you just what?
Cause see, sometimes you draw and then you think of another frame that could have went between. You're like, maybe you draw in another frame. You know what? It's a simple fix. Snippety.
So no, what I really believe is this. I think that's the way to get back at me for not drawing.
Oh, you know what? No, that wasn't. But that's a good idea.
I think that's what it was. Because like, it happened more than once. That's the problem. I'm like, how are you messing up on this?
I don't know what he's talking about.
We talked about it. I'm like, what is going on here? But y'all did that. I'm like, man. And this
I don't know what you're talking
too.
about,
And I know you do it on purpose. This is the reason why I know that. Because you number your panels.
I do, but sometimes, listen. Sometimes you think of another shot, and then you end up.
Oh, I
doing that
know,
shot
because it was
later.
an X. It was like a little X in the panel 2, and it was like 2B and 2 A's, and I'm
Hey,
like,
man.
but the whole thing was, hey, can you put this back in
I'm
order?
just
Can
trying
we
to
shoot
hook
the
you
next
up,
day?
man. I'm just trying to make sure, you know what I'm saying, you feel involved. Don't want you to feel left out, my brother.
Oh, I'm not left out. I am not left out.
Yeah.
All right, then. I mean, I think that's a good topic. Unless you want to.
I mean, for the most part, like, everything that we talk about on the show is literally from our perspective. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like there's the thing is in filmmaking, film production, there is a million ways to get to the same solution. You know, so for us, this is the way that we found to be effective. You know,
Yeah.
now I'm not saying that's going to be that way forever because we may get somewhere down the line and be like, well, damn, you know, we were going like super around the barn to get, you know what I'm saying, and find a much shorter, much more effective way. We haven't had the luxury of being able to have a DP all the time,
Right.
even though I know your DP is literally usually the guy that sits down and, you know, you and the DP sits down and figure those shots out, and you know he's really involved with the shots, even storyboarding and all that kind of stuff.
Right.
You know, so but we haven't had the luxury of being able to use the DP all the time. You know,
That
what I'm saying?
is correct.
We just moved into having DPs and cinematographers and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
We upgrade a little bit, but you know, but Alex and I, we're just extremely visual people in the first place, so we kind of already know what we're looking for. You know, not to say that we're not open to change, because we would X something out in a heartbeat if someone else that's, you know, within that circle comes up with something that's better. You know, it's still gonna convey what we are looking to convey. You know, so you know, storyboarding, to me, storyboarding is like a menu. You know what I'm saying? Like, I find it extremely difficult to order shit off a menu with no pictures. You feel me? Like,
Okay.
like, dude,
Okay, I
look, when I
understand
go,
that
look, when I go to a restaurant, I open up the menu and there's no pictures, I find my eyes just wandering, just not even settling on nothing, just
I
wandering.
understand. I
So
understand that.
you know, it's like pictures on the menu.
All right, then.
Yes.
Pictures on the menu from the great philosopher, Omari Matlock.
Hey,
Okay. All right, then.